He's pouring my pint. Oh, that's awesome. On the table, sir, on the table.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Yeah, don't tease me. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This week on Journey Across Skyrim, we have to make up for last week, don't we? In which we got the dog killed. We didn't get the dog killed. The dog died in the line of duty, defending an innocent civilian against dirty bandits. So it's not entirely. It's kind of our fault though. So I figured that this week we would try and make it up to the lovely town of Riverwood by just helping out about town. First things first, we have to give the dog a proper, send-off. I also noticed it says his carcass is empty. I haven't raided the carcass of Stump the dog. Well, I promise I haven't. Whose is this? Is this your dog? Seeing as this is the miller's dog, we should give the dog a miller's send-off. Stand at attention. Goodbye, Stump. Thank you for your service. We can't very well just leave the dog there, can we? So we'll just kinda... And he passed on to Sovngarde. Long may he rest and be merry and fight more bandits or whatever they do in Sovngarde. Where actually did he go though? Right, so he wants me to bring all the wood I can chop. I assume he means that wood and not this wood, because I can't do that. I also don't have an axe. I'll chop wood if you give me an axe to chop wood. Do you know where there's an axe to chop wood, pal? Do you need help? Okay, maybe not. He's not very friendly. Aha! An axe. Hey, and I'm doing this. I look at the shitty little log you're doing. Look at the size of my big log. What's that? Stupid little elf muscles can't chop a real man's log. That's a real man's log right there. None of this. Damn it. If I appear to be a bit out of sorts today, I'm very tired. Obviously, I haven't been sleeping with the guilt of the death of Stump the dog. So I did neck a can of energy drink before recording. A tankard of energy milk before recording. Where'd you get energy milk from, Simon? Well, energy cows, obviously. Hod, I will accept my payment now.
Bring me all the wood you can chop.
I did. It's all over there. There's loads of it. See, you get a machine to do all your work. I had to chop all mine myself, and you expect me to bring it all up to you so you can check it and then get up off your arse. Get up off your arse, go check it yourself. Look, there's hundreds of it. You're lucky I feel bad about killing your dog, or else me and you would be having words, doing all that work for free. I mean, obviously, I'm doing it. I'm doing it to make amends, so I don't even mind doing it for free, mate. There you go. There's all the wood I could chop. All the wood I could be arsed to chop. Prick. Hello, fine blacksmith. Is there anything you need me to do in and around your shop? I don't have any qualifications or trades or anything like that, but I could help. I could do menial tasks. Just don't make me carry wood.
How about you smith me an iron dagger?
I don't know how to smith an iron dagger. Where do I start? Right, so he already gave me the materials, so I probably shouldn't take materials. I like that helmet. Oh no, he's going to watch me. I don't like people watching me work. You were doing this earlier, right? You just give it a big tug. Right, so he gave me the leather strips and the iron ingots, which I've already dropped into the forge. Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, that's the worst place. Look at the state of this. How am I supposed to grab this? Oh, you bastard. Oh, that one's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Ow, ow. Right, we're good. There. So I have to turn this into iron daggers. How do I turn this into iron daggers when I don't have any tools or materials, really? I mean, I have the materials. I don't have the skill set. Hello. I don't know. I don't have the skill set. How am I supposed to do this? I'll tell you how I do it. I do it with the power of editing. I did it. Check it out. It's actually not too shabby. Don't look too unimpressed. I mean, I've never smithed anything in my puff.
I could forge you a war hammer that would crush a giant's head like a wall.
Yeah. You can forge me the sun on a stick. But, I've made an iron dagger for the first time in my life. We should be celebrating. I did okay.
How about you sharpen it up?
He's looking at me going, this bloody tourist trying to squat in the grindstone, son, what are you doing? Well, there's no VR animation for using the grindstone, so I'm trying to make it an immersive experience for everybody. And I assume, I don't actually know why I would need this. Why would I even need this? Other than, gameplay loop requirements? Because surely you give it the spin, right? You're supposed to be spinning it somehow, I can't remember how. And you would just... Am I supposed to be holding it? No? Yes? No? Maybe?
You want to keep helping?
Yes!
How about you make some armor?
Oh.
Start by tanning some leather on the rack.
I'll be honest, I don't really know what tanning leather means. Because where I'm from, tanned means something different. Like, tanned means to beat somebody convincingly, you know? Like, oh, me and him had a shot at FIFA and I pure tanned him. Like, that's... You know? No. But I'll do this for a few minutes. And then I'll come over to you and I'll tell you it's done and it'll be done. There we go. Giving it a bit of the old tanning. I haven't played FIFA in years. I used to love FIFA 97. I don't know why. FIFA 97 is always the one that sticks in my memory for some reason. It was probably crap, but there you go. Anyway, never mind banging on about FIFA 97 while trying to keep people immersed. What's the point? I'm pure doing all the bit. I'm doing all the bit. Trying to give everybody an immersive experience, but I'm banging on about bumming FIFA 97 on the PS1.
Let's see if you can make a hide helmet.
Ooh, now we can make a helmet. You know, I could be doing with a helmet, because if you want to look at me, I am dirty. Hold on a second. What's that? Everybody, look at how hard I've been working. I've got big grease marks on top of my forehead. I'm a hard-working, grafting man. I'm a blacksmith myself one day. I kind of look like a blacksmith and or miner, but that's because all those dirty bandits took all my stuff. Apart from my arrows. For some reason, I still have my arrows, which I've just noticed. Oh no, that's because I picked up some arrows. See, there's an arrow behind me here. Can we see that? Is that too far away? There's an arrow behind me there. I have randomly picked up some arrows from the aftermath of the chase and the unfortunate dog killing. Oh. I'm sad now. Let's make a hide helmet. I made a hide helmet, look! And I even put a wee bit of my own flair on it. The one you wanted me to make was kind of boring. But I've added a couple of wee horns, a couple of wee spikes. Look how good that looks. That looks fantastic. The wee horns really accent the gold from your eyes. You actually have quite nice golden eyes. I never noticed that before. I'm getting quite close to you, buddy. So what do you think of my helmet?
I should hire you to be my assistant at this.
You should.
Let's improve the fit.
How do I do this one? This one I don't know how to do. You need a hammer, don't you? Anytime I've seen people do it, I've seen people with a hammer, and I don't have a hammer. And you don't have a hammer nearby. But you do have a... Never mind. I've got this. Oh! No! Bollocks. Where's my helmet? Where did my helmet... Right, downstream probably. Where is it? It's got to be here somewhere. It came flying off there. Is it... I got it. Listen, that was all part of the plan, you know. It was a bit big, you see, so I added water and then dried it in the sun, you know. I will dry it over the forge and that'll tighten it up and that shrinks it.
Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
Oh, you Skyforge steel, what you like. No, but thanks very much. That's nice of you to let me keep my stuff. I mean, it's certainly a look, isn't it? It's a look and it's protection. It's protection. It's kind of like a bike helmet. You might look like a twat wearing it, but you'll regret it if you don't. I think it's time for a nice relaxing pint after a hard day's work, chopping up logs, forging daggers and helmets and stuff, chasing helmets down bloody rivers. But first things first, you know this, pal, the bandits took all my stuff, so I'm going to take some of the bandits' stuff. There we go. A good pair of boots. You can't go wrong with a good pair of boots. I won't take his clothes because I don't want to leave a naked man in your tavern, you know, that's not good for business. Neither is a dead corpse, to be honest, as opposed to a living corpse. What am I trying to say? I don't know. So why don't we put him somewhere less conspicuous? Just in the corner. Make him look like a patron, right, and nobody will notice. He just looks like one of the locals now. You'd never tell the difference. No offence to the locals, obviously. And no offence needs to be taken, by the way, because we've all been there. We've all been there, passed out on top of a barrel in a club or something, in a pub, in a tavern. Happens to the best of us. Oh, right. See all my new stuff. Nice wee cloak. Nice fur bracers. Some tunes in the background. Perfect. Perfect time for a pint. Gives a pint, biggin. A cup of mead. A glass of wine, no. A mug of ale, sir.
Of course.
God beckons.
He's pouring my pint. Oh, that's awesome! On the table, sir, on the table! Oh, don't tease, mate.
This is for you.
Yeah, don't tease me. Oh, Skyrim in VR is the fucking best. Here's to you, and here's to the Be Seated mod, which I'm pretty sure this is from. Thank you very much. This was a welcome surprise. Oh, the only problem with this, right, is that now I'm genuinely itching for a pint, and it's only like 10:30 in the morning. Listen, it's 10:30 at night somewhere, isn't it? Oh, best pint I've had in Skyrim, no joke. Riverwood, the sleeping giant. Best pint in the bloody province, I tell you. Honestly, and I'm a bit of a connoisseur with the old bevy. Hugging the bard. Hugging the bard because I'm steaming. Braggart with Sagar's name. Old Pilgrim has his name. It's bad when the local alky says you look up your state. Oh, I've got brain rot. That's right, I've got brain rot. Mate, I've got brain rot. Hands up if you've got brain rot. I've got brain rot. Hey, quality tunes, pal, quality tunes. Sven, you helped me with the bandit issue. What's your story?
Woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Ah, so Faendal's that elf that wouldn't speak to me. So yous both like the same lassie.
Give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal.
Typically I wouldn't do this, Sven. I think this is quite shady, to be quite honest. However, you did save my life, and that Faendal guy is kind of rude, so I'm going to go to bed. I'll have a wee read of your letter like a bedtime story, and then I'll see what to do with it in the morning. You absolutely can't beat purchasing one night at the inn and timing it so that you get two. Hey, oh, good stuff. Oh no, oh. Is that what I look like when I'm sitting in bed? I look like a f***ing child with my wee dumpy legs. Oh, doing my stretching, touching my toes. I can't touch my toes, you know. That's not a thing I can do. Dear Camilla, I am a true-born son of Valenwood, and I could never befoul my bloodline by courting an Imperial. Sincerely, Faendal. Maybe that's what Faendal's like. I don't know. I've never spoke to Faendal. I should probably speak to Faendal, right? Sven's maybe painting this guy in a bad light. Faendal himself didn't paint himself much of a light when he refused to speak to me, but other than that, I don't know anything about the guy, do I? Where is everybody? Is it because it's 6 in the morning? See? Early bird gets the cheese, or whatever it is they say. That's not what they say, Simon. Early bird gets the cheese is not something anybody's ever said. Check you out. You're up though, aren't you? You're up. Early bird gets the cheese. Well, I don't know where Faendal is. Oh, there he's there. Oh, he's getting changed. He's putting out yesterday's dirty clothes and getting changed into today's clean clothes. You know what, actually, I respect that, because none of these bastards, you never see them wash or clean themselves. Where did you go? Clean themselves or nothing. I do wish you would stop walking away from me when I'm trying to talk to you, Faendal. That's a very bad habit you have. He thinks he's better than me because he's an elf. No, stuff him. Where's this Camilla woman? I just have a domestic in front of customers. Aye. A customer, maybe. I mean, not really. I wanted to speak to... You're Camilla. Yes, you're who I'm looking for. Take a seat, hen. Come on, have some bread. Don't eat that bread, it's on the floor now. I've got some bad news. I've got a letter for you from Faendal, and it's not a very nice letter.
Well, you can tell that long-eared ass not to come around the store anymore.
I'll do that. I feel really bad about that one. That's kinda... Faendal, who refuses to speak to me. You might want to speak to me now, because I've got something to talk to you about.
Get lost.
He's an utter prick. I've done the deed, and I feel a bit bad for Camilla about it, because, she's an innocent victim in this. But Faendal is a wee gobshite, so I don't really care that, I've ruined his chances at Camilla Valerius, or whatever.
Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn.
Hey! 25, okay. He gave me 25, listen, do you see that? He gave me 25 gold, which I appreciate. But a pint is 15 gold, which means I only have enough for, like, a pint and 2/3. That's rubbish. Because a pint is 15 gold, and in a room is 10 gold, actually, so he did technically give me enough for bed and breakfast.